Where were you when I needed you, Craig Smith?
I was not around.
Thank you.
Playing kickball, I think, at that point in time.
From Royal Business Machines, this is a coin counter. And I've got to tell you, I think this is a great gift idea. You've got somebody on your holiday list, especially an older gentleman, you have no idea what to get them. Every guy in America has his stash of coins that he's come home with in his pocket. And for some reason, we hoard them like they're pirate bounty in cups and glass bowls and
your favorite coffee mug.
Yeah, that plastic, water containers. That you steal the plastic water bottle out of the office water cooler and put your pennies in it. I would never do that. I am still questioning. How are you, Craig?
I'm doing well, my man. Good to see you.
This is really cool.
It is really cool.
It not only is a bank, because the whole idea of a bank is just another place to hide your money. This counts it for you, puts it into the individual tubes. You're getting 50 of the coin wrappers.
You're going to get 6 of each denomination.
Yeah.
So you're going to get 6 for the pennies, 6 for the dimes, 6 for the nickels, and 6 for the quarters.
Well, the whole idea here is to get your money so that it's prepared so you can take it directly to the bank and put it in the bank and actually use it.
Yeah. Well, by the way, this big jug of coins here, you know how much money's in here?
This is like Rain Man.
Take a guess.
Okay, I'm seeing pennies.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'd say there's at least 50, 60 bucks.
I don't know.
Yeah?
I've got no idea how much money is in
well,
there. I just know it's a big jug of change. That's what I have right here, a big giant jug of change. And that's what a lot of us have. We have that favorite bowl. We just throw the coins in. It used to be you could walk into the bank. A lot of the banks, they used to have those change machines where they would count it for you.
Well, my local bank has one of those, but I don't know how accurate it is.
They've disappeared. You could go to the ones at the supermarket where they charge you about 9 cents a dollar.
Yeah. 9% for your own money.
To put your money in there and count it.
Yep.
Something like this, it's nice and simple. It's from Royal. Actually, it has a digital counter right here on the top. So far, I've put $8.10 right here on the top.
Okay, so you've got that much in there.
Each coin that pops in there, it'll tell you that was a quarter.
Okay,
we're up to $8.35. Here comes another quarter. Reads it as a quarter. Tells me I'm up to $8.60 now.
Okay, that's at least 50 bucks sitting in that bowl.
I would guess, but I honestly have no idea how much is in that bowl. This will sort it for you, and you see the lines on top of each one of the tubes as well. That notifies you when you've reached the limit that now you can put them in one of the paper sleeves that we're going to include for you as well. Now you can take this to the bank, and next thing you know, hey, I've got a few bucks or quarters. I got $10 of quarters, I got $2 in nickels, I've got $5 in dimes, and I can actually use that money now instead of this just sitting around the bedroom somewhere.
Now, by the way, this is battery operated, takes 2 AA batteries. They come with it. The batteries are included. I've got colors right now too, which is actually really cool. So I've got silver. That's pretty.
That's your navy blue.
Mint green. This is kind of like a pearl white. And then up here at the top, I've got a gold and then also a black. So you pick which one you want. It's simple. And by the way, unlike the piggy bank where you had to destroy the bank to get your money out.
Or pull that big plug thing out of the middle and it all spills all. By the way, you can fill the piggy bank. Congratulations. How much is in that piggy bank? Got no idea. I just know it's a big wad of change. We also have that little center console where you're supposed to put the cups and the coffee mugs in your car. That's filled up with change as well. And
I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah, we all do it because we don't want to throw it away because it's money, right? We want to have it. It's money. We earned it, right? But then what do we actually do with it other than leave it around sitting in a big bowl? I'll tell you, you mentioned older gentlemen as a great gift for this.
Yes.
I brought this home, and my kids went crazy for it.
All right.
Because their whole thought is, hey, by the way, you want to make some money? By the way, you want to see how much money you have? Pop it into here. There's a quarter. Tells me it's a quarter on the digital reader. I'm now up to $9.39. Pop another quarter. Tells you the denomination. Adds it up for you.
It's funny. There is absolutely no difference between the word collecting and the word hoarding. It's only a frame of reference.
Pretty much.
My father was a penny collector. He would come home from work and he would put his pennies in, again, you know the big plastic jugs that are upside down on the water cooler?
Yeah.
Well, before they were made of plastic, they were made of glass. And my dad had one of those in his bedroom closet. And it was filled with pennies. The thing weighed, it felt like 300 pounds.
You weren't going to move that thing.
Well, we tried. And we moved it just enough where just the pressure of all the pennies, it just exploded.
Yeah.
There were pennies everywhere and broken glass.
That was a lot of fun to clean up, I'm sure.
This is just so much simpler. And the fact that it's from Royal Business Machine tells me right away that there's going to be quality built into it.
A company that's been around since 1905.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been around over 115 years, or 1904 rather. They've been around over 115 years.
Save the wheat pennies.
Yeah, by the way, I love this fact for the kids. You want to teach kids about money, and the
Yep.
value of a nickel, the value of a quarter nowadays. Spill your change out there. They're going to have fun watching it count up, watch it add up. You know, you're not going to become a millionaire after, sifting through your spare change, but you know what you might find out? Hey, I've got money for us to go out to lunch now. I've got money for us to take the family out to breakfast. Let's get some waffles and ice cream on there. What's that change doing underneath your couch right now? Absolutely nothing. It's your money. Why not put it to use? And the fact that we do include the paper sleeves as well. So once you're done, you'll be able to slide one of the paper sleeves into the tube. You'll be able to open up the machine, and now you can take this to the bank, and guess what? You just found out
It's real money.
you had $67 sitting around in that jug off to the side of your bedstand there. What was it doing there? Laying in a bowl. Now you can actually put it to use.
I highly recommend it. I think it's great. The navy blue has been very, very popular. I don't disagree. I think younger members of the audience. What was the first job you had?
First job I had, I think, was a paperboy.
Same here.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was about 5th grade. I used to wake up at about 5:30 in the morning, deliver the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Yeah.
That was a good job. I loved it.
And do you remember that thing you got to wear in your belt when you went to collect?
I didn't have one of those.
I did,
didn't
dude.
get
That was power.
But I had I had the pockets that were like, people give me like 50-cent tip or something like that if I bump into somebody in the morning. It was a neat little thing. But again, it's nice to know that, man, this actually adds up to something that's worthwhile. It's money. Why not put it to use?
Every once in a while you hear this rumor that, no, they're going to do away with coinage. You know,
Yeah, I've heard that rumor 1,000 times.
It costs more money to make a penny than a penny is worth.
Sure.
Okay? They just can't do it. That's part of the American heritage and lexicon.
Part of the fabric of who we are, right?
Yes,
You can see it now. It's adding up
So
there.
how much are we at to?
Right now, I'm up to, let's see, I just put a
$8?
penny in. I'm over $11. I'm at $11.18, $11.19.
It's a good wage today.
As soon as you hit that, it actually counted the penny, but the penny missed the slot there, but I'm up to $11.20 right now.
All right.
When you get up to the white line on each one of these denominations, so here it is for the dime.
So you know that you're ready to fill up
There
all
it
your
is
rolls.
for the penny. So when that hits the white line, that's going to be 50 pennies for you. So that's going to be 50 cents.
All right.
Gets up to that line for the nickels. That's where you're going to have $2 worth of nickels, and you can use the paper included. Here's the quarters on the side right here. That'll be your $10 mark for your quarters.
And do the banks still give you the free sleeves?
I don't know if they give you the free sleeves or
if you
not.
have to pay for them?
I think it's going to depend on your bank, but we're going to give you.
They got to give them to you free.
We're going to give you 6 of each denomination. So that's going to be plenty for most people's big bowl of change.
The old days where you could go into the bank and they roll the money for you.
Those days are long gone.
No.
Yeah.
You got to do it yourself.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah.
And also, I noticed, where do you take your change nowadays? They also do have those machines at a lot of the supermarkets. Those machines take a slice of that money. They're not just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Yeah.
They take a VIG. That's like mafia loans. Those machines take 9% of whatever you put into it as a service fee to count your coinage. And more banks are getting away from the machines to do it for you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we still have the
I think
change.
It's a great gift.
Do we use change?
Yeah.
Do we use change today the way we used to, the way we did 20 years ago, 25 years ago? Not even close. I mean, a lot of us are using just our cards nowadays and our debit cards or wherever it might be. You could still use it that same way, but we all still have the change laying around somewhere. We all got it.
It is a rite of passage. When I get to be 60, I get one of those little rubber coin purses that look like the Dairy Queen sign. You know the ones
or it
I'm
looked like
talking about?
a set of lips and you'd squeeze the side of it, open it up. Sure.
But not till you're 60, my dad would say.
You're not allowed to have
Darn
one of
you,
those?
young man.
Whippersnapper.
Yes.
All right, so we're now over $12, by the way. So
Congratulations.
$12, and I barely made a dent.
Let me tell you something.
You're probably right. I'm going to guess.
I get excited about $12.
Well, I think $12, we're going out to lunch. You know? And by the way, we still have this giant jug of big bowl of other change. You're probably right. We probably have $60, $70 sitting here in this.
Did you ever collect
container.
coins? I mean, truly collect coins?
I collected them to save them up, but I didn't collect them to say, hey, I have a quarter from every state.
Yeah,
or anything like that.
did.
No, I didn't do that. I thought it's kind of neat that they do that, but
did that.
these coins do tell a story. It's nice to
Absolutely.
it's nice to find a coin and see the date of, wow, this was, this is a rather recent one. This looks like it's 2017,
2012.
so that's not that old. But when you find that old penny that says 1974 on it or something like that, that's pretty neat.
Again, there was a day where real silver was used in money.
Yes.
My brother, by the way, the biggest scam my brother ever pulled, not that I would believe, My brother used to trade me every dime that I had for a nickel because nickels were bigger.
Your brother pulled the wool over your eyes.
Yes, he did.
I think we're up to our limit now on...
Up until I think my junior year of high school, then I caught on.
Yeah. So by the way, we reached our limit now on the nickel, so we can take the nickel container out of here.
Yes.
Actually, we exceeded our limit a little bit.
So
neat little feature as well, the way you put this together, it comes in the two different pieces. There's actually a groove underneath on this piece right here, and that's going to line up with a little groove on the inside of the container itself. So the little groove on the inside of the container is right there, as you can see, that little groove. You line those up. There's also, here's where your AA batteries go, the little container right there. And you see that little black dot in there? If you do want to reset the money. So if you empty all the containers out, you want to start from scratch.
He's going to short himself a dime.
Yeah, I know. Almost shorted myself
You
there.
were 2 nickels over.
And that's where that digital reader is there. So you can see right now in the container, we have $12.97. We're going to empty out the nickels right now.
So then what?
Yeah, well, I could reset it if you want to, or if you just want to see how much total money you've accumulated to see if it adds up when you actually put it into the sleeves. This is a cool way to do it. Once you reach that white line, guess what? That's $2 in nickels that was just laying around in a glass bowl that I wasn't going to use. Now I can go out and get myself a cup of coffee or, have a little fun with $2. Pretty cool.
Every penny counts.
Darn right it does.
My mother taught me when I was a little boy that whenever I see a penny laying on the ground, I should always pick it up. And I said, Mom, it's a penny. She goes, no, what are the words on the bottom say? I don't have my glasses. It's actually the top.
They don't say it.
In God we trust. She goes, you never step on God's name. Pick it up.
All right.
And I went, yeah, you know what? I still pick up pennies.
Nice.
Always will. Always will.
Get your hand up. Get up my
I know. I put it all.
Stop stealing my pennies, Dan. This guy.
Hey, it's called supplemental income. Okay, all right. Thank you, Craig.